What's up, everyone? White Rose Demon here, back with you for another episode of Kingdoms. I know it's been a while coming, and we haven't really had much of an episode lately. I do apologize for that. But I've been taking a little break, kind of trying to figure out what I want to do, how I want to do stuff. So I think I'm going to get more on a schedule. I will do my best to try and get daily Kingdoms episodes out. Like, but if I don't have an episode out one day, it'll come out the next. Basic, simple, but I have some really good news. The Create mod. That is now updated to 1.19.2, which means that our Dwarven Kingdoms and Dwarven Ruins are now a go for whenever we want to build them. Now, a thing is, the Dwarven Ruins, they are going to be a bit different than I originally planned. Because, according to my friend, there is a huge underground cave there. And I mean huge, according to them. So, maybe I might put the Spider Kingdom there. But it's a bit close to this current kingdom. Isn't it? That's the thing. Like, I don't know what I want to build there yet. All I know is I want the Dwarven Ruins to be that, like, twisting maze of dungeon, like... I want it to be, like, a makeshift dungeon using Create to confuse people. So, like, maybe, like, the Create mod to turn a room... Like, we take a room like this. We set it up the doors on one side. And there's a lever... There's a thing in the middle that when it is turned, or like there's something in the middle, so that when you turn it, the entire room except for the four blocks around it don't turn, but everything else does. And so essentially the entirety of the chamber turns to unlock new rooms, new passageways, or dead ends. I think that would be a cool thing just to add and see how well the world goes. But that's later on down the line. Right now, I kind of have an idea of what I want to do. Why do I feel it's nighttime? Ooh. I think that is sunset. Or sunrise. I think sunset? Wait, no, sunrise. Because it's brightening up. Well, only one real way to tell. But I gotta say, I really like the way the roads turned out. Like, they look like they were just thrown together to make for simple, better pathways. But yeah, I think I'm gonna keep the trees the way they are. Because I am not good at building custom trees. I might try and figure out something on how to build it. Like, I'll figure something out. But today, I want to actually finish the... well, I want to finish the actual buildings for the place. So that means building 3 different buildings. Now, one of these we've already basically done and finished. We just have to go in and build the actual chamber. And I realized I forgot all of my stuff in terms of materials that I need. Because I need, I need all these beds. I restocked up on some of the stuff. I want to grab a couple of these. And yeah, that should be good. Because what I want to do is I want to finish off the jail on camera. I haven't done nothing in terms of actual building or anything other than like a few seconds. Like I've done material grind. That's all I've done. Because honestly, I've just felt burned out on Minecraft, stuff like that. So I've been trying to just slow down, take a break, so I don't feel burned out and just stop playing. Because I find I don't like that. I don't like the fact. Oh, I forgot to change these over into these, and I don't have any extra. So I might do that between episodes. And again, I kind of like the look of the difference because the animal really wouldn't like the smoke in the area. So it makes sense that they would use different stuff. Now, I don't want to do any of these maps here until after I've finished the town, because I want the arena in the center, and then I'm gonna upgrade it to a level 2 map, and then can like fill it in, and then just start expanding out like that, and then cover the area. That'll probably be like I might time lapse that because that would take the longest. Okay, so let me come down and show you what I've worked on. Okay, you know what? Just because this is an annoying thing, I'm gonna take down this route. So this here is basically the same. Nothing really changed there. But right here, I thought this floor could use like an extra room, so I made a small little storage room. That's about all I made. And right here, I haven't really made anything. I ain't doing anything because we got this as an issue. Like, yeah. So that creates that problem there. But I'm hoping that, well, everything else is basically good. Yeah. I basically just started watching The Office again and just relax, do the grind, do it that way. So this here is essentially going to be the armory, and I changed up the layout because like of that major hole and water. I didn't really want to do too much that would give it away of this is a prison. This is going to be the barracks. We don't need that many guards because honestly, if we have if this is not going to be a very active prison, I don't think. And then we just got the secretary's office and then the warden's office. So like this would be have a few chairs here for like somebody to come, because if there's going to be a visit, they're going to be escorted down to that specific cell by the guard and go from there. So now I grabbed the wood that we need, and I grabbed a bit of stone brick. So let's start with, we don't really need spruce. Let's start with mangrove and just start filling in the floors, because that's going to make the most sense right now. I took the liberty of already placing the like the armor stands with the armor down, because that will take the longest out of all of that would have took the longest out of all of this, because we would have to go through make up all the different sets of armor and just set it up. So I basically went in, got the glowstone I needed from the nether. I also added what's it called? Primal magic. Like I tested out 2 more mods, elemental craft, but it added lighters, which really didn't fit the theme of the world. Okay, so I now want to craft this all up, and I want to turn it into stairs. Like so. Because we need a lot of stairs for this particular build. But I want to put them in like that. Then come up along the back here. So that it kind of makes the armor on the wall, in these walls, stand out more. Now what I might do is I might replace these with my... These 3 here might be enchanted armor on each side, and then like diamond armor in the middle for like the riot group. Like these 3 are for like the riot, like the guards that are in charge of dealing with riots. But other than that, yeah. Originally it was just gonna be like that on these walls, but I kind of wanted to differentiate, like, just looking at it, like 5 seconds from that, like, 5 seconds ago, I kind of just was like, no, I think I want to do it this way. Yeah, that looks, I honestly think I might get the mod that adds, like, the arms to the armor stand, because really, like, Bedrock has it, so why can't Java get it, huh? Like, give us the posable armor. Give us the posable armor with arms. That's all I want. That's like, I'm happy if they don't update anything else other than that in the next update. I know I'm gonna be really chewed out for saying that, but honestly, that's my personal opinion. It may not be a popular one, but it's mine. Like, I mean, like, give us one major thing per update. Like, if you say you're gonna give us something, give it to us. Like, they didn't give us bundles, but we managed to add it in mods. Like, if modders can do it, why can't actual Mojang? Like, that's the thing I don't get. If random people on the internet can do all this stuff, why can't professional people who are getting paid to do it? Like, Mojang could literally just be like, okay, this guy did this. Let's see if we can get his permission to actually implement it into the base game. You know what I mean? There we go. This is the armory. Quick, simple, and done. Now let's come to the barracks. Yeah, that there was kind of just way too simple to do on camera. This here is going to have a similar design, because really, there's not much of a layout. Like, the guards aren't going to be spending much time here. And the guards would actually be eating in the cafeteria as well. That's the thing. Or like they would have their own like special ooh, maybe that's what I can add down there on the medical floor. Swap the location of the storage room to the other side that has little room on it that don't involve water, and have that area where the thing is be a cafeteria for the guards. But then again, the way I'm thinking about this is, okay, you're a guard in a prison. You're not going to be here that often. Like, yeah, you work in the prison, but honestly, the prison's like an hour away from any of all the houses. Okay, so, let's take this into account. We don't want to bed up against the wall. So what I'm going to do here is just pop it right out of the back by one extra. Ooh, I just realized that I might not have enough. Oh wait, yeah, we're good. Because this is gonna have like a dome style roof, where the other one has like a arch style. Okay, it might get a bit dark, because for some reason, like, the brightness for me is bright and I can see very well. Yeah, I used a lot of my torches earlier, like lighting up certain areas around to avoid mob stuff. But hopefully I'm able to still pull off a good, oops, okay. Okay, luckily it's simple enough to fix. Now, I want to kind of keep like a similar pattern going around on the walls, but I can, like, like, houses and that, they can kind of be like that messy bit. But this is actively underground, so they had to place these very specifically to add the support where they needed. Or in my mind, like the beams, and then they added like the planks between them in order to add that extra bit of insulation from the cold stone. Well, at least that's how I'm thinking it is how they did it. Like, I'm no expert on tribal beliefs or mechanics, stuff like that. Like, yeah, I picked the most difficult kingdom to start with, in my opinion. But I like a challenge. What can I say? I like the challenge. Okay, so now we come along and just start popping out this stuff. We can pop this out. There we go. There we go. Now, right here, I'm actually going to do it this way. Pop this out, pop that in there. Pop this out, pop it in there. And now we add all this stuff back up. I grabbed way too much of the stuff I do not need. Luckily, that is always a good thing. It's always better to have more than you need than not have enough. In my opinion. A lot of I'm gonna be saying in my opinion a lot in these videos, because honestly, that's all you can ever is your opinion. And people get really bent out of shape about that. I don't know why. Like, yeah, like, what's the point of like freedom if you can't even have your own opinion without everybody jumping at you and saying, "Oh, you're wrong." Like, it's my own personal opinion on a game. Like, relax. It's meant to be fun and play how you want. That's why I like Minecraft so much, because there's an infinite amount of creativity and possibilities that you can do. See? Like this. That was simply done. Easy. Way to go. Now we can add in the beds right there. Because I think this should be enough to handle any amount of guards that are doing a night shift and need to get a bit of sleep. Yeah, like, this is enough for any guard to easily have their sleep. Way to go. Now, right here, I kind of want to implement some chests for a bit of gear. So, like, we come here, we pop these out. Actually, no. I think I'm just going to put the chests in front of the armor. Like so. Because we know we have 7 on each side. So what I want to do for these, because I believe this is a barrel, yes. We have 4 barrels. So we now bring this along like so. Now, I want to pop these out and add barrels here. And that'll be for these here, filled with a sword, armor, or like extra bits and bobs. Same with these chests. Like, the armor is just decorative, or they can grab it, hop, put it on, stuff, ready to go. Now, I kind of wish there was a way of pausing the recording. Let me check to see if there is. Video. No, general? Hotkeys. Nope, not by the looks of it. I guess I'll be back in a second. So, please be patient. Actually, yeah, yeah, well, I'll catch you in the next cut, okay? Because I'm just going to end the recording here and record a second clip and edit them together. That's basically what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm back here, people. So, we just finished off those. Oh, right, that's why I grabbed the iron, wasn't it? I grabbed a bit of iron here to make a few swords. To just equip some of these chests with, like, just loading swords into the chest. There we go. The chests now have swords. And we're basically done in here. So let's use the warp stone and warp back to the storehouse. Or the storage room, really. Okay, so next is two of the builds that well, one build can kind of be modified house, a modification of a already existing house. So I want to grab the oak wood, throw these in. We need bills, a bit of spruce, some ladders, a bit of deep slate, some slabs, some jungle, bit of bone, because I want to implement a bit of bone. Actually, no. This building really wouldn't have much bone in it. Grindstone. Ooh, and lantern and a stack of chains. Is it day or night? I think it's becoming night and I don't have a bed. But, do I have them in here maybe? Oh, those are dark oak fences. Do I have dark oak on me? No, no I do not. What about the roof here? Okay, they have it. What about these rooms here? Yep. Well, good thing I went inside that building and realized I must have forgot that. Okay, how did I forget that? I walk up that almost every time I go to a storage room from anywhere now. Like, the roads are just... I really like how the roads turned out. I can't lie. I know it's not good to like your own builds, but really, why build it if you don't like it? Like, that's the thing I'd never understood. If you don't like it, what's the point of building it? Like, that's why I play the game. Like, I like to build what I like. I like to build in my style. What am I looking for again? Oh yeah, uh, dark oak fences. Yeah. A quick grab of dark oak should fix it all right up. Yeah, well, having the extra bit of fences won't really hurt too much, I don't think. And we can finish off this building completely. Like, this is the most blocky and bulky of all of the buildings we've made. That much is for sure. But I like it. It's a good, cool little place. Fair bit of lighting. And I can just come up here, grab the backpack, take it off, put it right down. Oh. Let's have a quick sleep in the sleeping bag. And now we pick up the bag. And let's go basically do a quick modification of one of our coastside houses here. I'm thinking this house here. Actually, How close is it to the water? Do we got any that are closer? This one here is nice and close to the water. And I got the little cove here. You know what I could do is I could... No, I think I'm just gonna do what the original idea I had. So let's flatten out this area here. Yeah, I knew one of these houses had like this little, like right close to the water area, with a little off coven area, which is kind of what I wanted. In order to come along and just outline a plank series like this, and I will come 5 off. 1, 2, 3. Well, now I need oak, because I actually want to add oak pillars every 3 blocks. So 3. These are spruce slabs, so 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we end up with something like this. Honestly, it don't look too good, does it? So that's why I'm going to bring it out and kind of level off certain areas, like so. And then right on each of these, in each corner here, I'm actually going to take the oak planks, or oak logs, and bring them up like so. Yeah, I realize I placed that wrong, that 1 block wrong. But now I want to place this and bring these all along like that. And make this here basically the way, or make, yeah, we'll just make this a little full platform like this, with the logs basically coming off up like this. And then we'll connect it with slabs in the middle like so. So this is basically our fishing dock. So the fishermen would come off here, throw their line, or... Now, would these people have boats? I'm gonna do a small ruling and say, no, they wouldn't have boats. Because they're more hunters. But they did have learned how to fish from some of the other kingdoms. So they have set up a small fishing setup. To just throw a line in the water and go, like so. Like, and this way, like, the kids can even come, learn to fish, that kind of stuff. I think I want to expand this out this way by 2, like so. Because this way, now that I'm thinking about it, will actually allow for for possible traders to come by sea. If we had a small little fishing dock. Now I know it's not the most brilliant looking fishing docks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and right here. We'll leave this here open like so, because this is just like a small unload, walk over, and then head up there. But that means that we want to add a road or a small makeshift pathway just going over off up to there. We'll do this. Because this would be how the wandering traders basically get here in my mind. So like where we always have that wandering trader showing up out of nowhere, this kind of like how do we get here? This is he comes by boat with an elephant. He comes by a small little boat with an elephant, or like something like that. I don't know. And this way, like if a child, like this was just a little walking path that was beat it down over time. Up here, I'm not really sure what the plan is. Yeah, okay. So basically, that's all I wanted to do with this. Let's grab a few bills and just place them up against the wall here, kind of thing. Make this the little fisherman's hut. Because nobody's really going to be fishing at night. Like, yeah, we got the nice river here. If I had a thought about it, this would have been a great place to do like a human kingdom. It's close to an ocean. It has the little tiny lake area back there that connects to an ocean. Or if it didn't, I could just TNT the life out of it and make it connect. Going off like that. But we want to come down, I think, this way. Yeah. Wait, no. Right. Some of the roads only connect to certain parts of the kingdom. But that's kind of not the worst thing. Because sometimes, in order to get to certain places, you have to go a certain way to avoid certain traffic issues. Don't you? Here we go. This is the right road. So we come this way, and we are going right over here. Because I hate how, like, for some reason when it just didn't register that they broke. Now right here, I like the fact that we cut through the hillside to do this. Because it actually is one of the few terraforming things that would have been done. Now, for the sake of my own personal sanity, pop that off. Right, my inventory's full. Right, So this is going to be basically our logging camp. Because, yeah, this is probably our best location. Because I want it close to, like, the different trees types. The heck is this? Fur-leaf clover. Like, I really don't have to worry about any mobs. That's the thing. Like, I'm at the point where I'm powerful enough to actively defend against almost anything. So, by the end of this, well, the series is probably never going to end. Because, like I said, this is going to be our forever world. The only time I might have issues is when it comes down to changing versions. But then, it really shouldn't matter too much. I did hit the record button, didn't I? Yes, I did. So, we've already recorded an hour, or a half hour of this. Before I took a little break to do the cut and go get a drink that I forgot to grab. Okay, yeah, I need to start with the craft. This is gonna be like my overflow storage right here. So now I want to grab my backpack off my back and set it up right here with the sleeping bag. Dang it. Yeah, I know. When you know where they are, you kind of know. Because it never fails. It's whenever you try and sleep anywhere for a build, that's where a mob is going to be. Now, what I want to do for this is start with our basic similar design and work from there. So, the best way I think is actually doing a module style build. Now, for a module style build, it's basically like you take 3 sections of and do those 3 sections the way you want. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that should give us an odd number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. That's what I want. Then we pop these up here. Now, for this, I want to pop these out. Because this is actually going to be the main structure for the mill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Then we pop it up here. And we basically... Okay, so perfect. Should be right here, then here. Oh, that's actually a perfect, that's actually perfect for us. Now, the main structure, the mill itself is going to be where they saw the logs they cut down and produce the planks. Now, this is obviously a nice height overall, but honestly, yeah, we all know that this is too simple. So, come along like that, pop this out, and we basically produce is a small structure at the base. Two blocks up, like so. Same here. We'll change the road in order for it to detour like this, and we'll put that logger's cabin kind of connecting to the main mill. Now, we come over here, and we produce dark oak slabs and dark oak stairs. The stairs are for a reason, because I want to put a stair here, 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 there, 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 and there. Okay. Now we grab the slabs, and we will actually start putting together the main roof. I actually like the fact that it'll be building into the structure, but I actually want to keep these like so. Well, keep these, yeah, there we go. Because we don't need too much of a space for them to just drag a log in and saw it into and everything and take it out. But for like things like the jungle trees and like the larger trees that are a bit more branchy, they do need a bit of an area to kind of chop off the limbs of the trees before they go about sawing or cutting them. Okay, so okay, yeah. So now this here is going to act as our kind of support beams right here. Now we know that one of these is it's an odd number, so I like building when working with roofings, like roofs and everything. I like to have that odd number for stuff like this. And then we take a spruce log, yeah, and place it right there and strip it. Because now, I believe, we should be able to easily... Oh, no. Ow. sorry about that. I should really not have Discord open in certain situations, it seems. Especially when I know my friends literally will try anything to get me demonetized for some unknown reason. Then again, not much friends if they're trying to do that, are they? Then again, they're not the most, well, they're all trying to play a zombie game. They also want me to try and do a playthrough of it on the channel, but considering none of them are even subscribed, I don't think, I doubt that is going to happen. Two, three. Ugh. Man, I hate the humidity. Like, it just, I just don't like the heat. The last couple of days, it's been right humid and everything here, and it's just been destroying me. Both mentally and, like, it's just been destroying me mentally. Now, oh, right. How much dark oak do I got left? Not enough by the looks of it. Okay, there's some stairs. Ironically, I do like the look of how it is. Like the little support beams we have. I like how they turned out. Oops. Well, I can't always just go to the storage room right quick, grab some more. Wait. How much do I have? Do I have any dark oak in here? Nope, just Bruce. Well, I can kind of work on certain things here, can't I? Okay, so if this works right, oops, I need to go from the ground up like that. Create a kind of a setup so these grindstones act as winches in order to build and pull our different material, like different logs. Yeah, let's just go to the storage room. Grab the dark oak. Dark oak is here. See, I'll use a lot more dark oak and spruce in my, I'll use a lot more dark oak in my human kingdoms and my other kingdoms because they fit more in those styles. The styles I have in mind for that particular one. Now, I know for a fact that, the world download is going to be a bit wonky for all of you if you don't have, if you're not able to run these mods, I know. Like, I do apologize for that. Okay, so let's head back down to the storage room, because that's the quickest route right now to the actual setup. See, now I like the fact that we just walk around the kingdom, have a look around, and just enjoy it. Like right here, there's gonna be another custom, crystal tree, or some type of custom tree. I'm not really good at making custom trees, so I might try and get a friend or find somebody who can help me with it. If you have any suggestions on how to do custom trees and get them to turn out right, leave it down in the comments below. Because, like, I don't know why people don't comment. Oh, something's not happy down there. Okay. Grab cobblestone, grab our sword, and let's pop down. Not terrible. But the only issue is, like, too many mob spawns. Like, it'd be a cool cave to explore if not for the fact we have our mines. Now, a lot of, like, if you are in the Discord, you know there's a poll for the next kingdom we build. Just a little rundown on what each kingdom would entail. The human kingdom would set us the one goal that I really want to try and implement is every episode we plan to a farm. Like, that would most likely be definitely time lapsed, or it would definitely be something. Like, either every civilian house we build, we end up with that we have to build 3 farms, or a certain number of food production capabilities would be the more drastic term, would be the better term for it. Oops. Yeah, I'm working with wood, so I don't need no I'm not used to having my backpack on, that I'm actually keep hitting B, even though I always forget it in the moment. That is weird, right? Like, then again, I say almost every player does it. Like, when they remember, they get into the habit of knowing that of having it on and having the capabilities, that they forget it, and they forget about it when they have it, but when they do it, they get right into that habit. Yeah, so, like, I do like the module style builds, but it's rare that I actively do anything with it. Like, right here, uh, we pop that out, grab that, and we replace that with a stair. Kind of add that extra bit of support right here in the walls, or in the ceiling, just so that we can actively build better. Now, in order to lighten up the wood and be able to view the chains a bit better, I want us to strip the logs. Okay, so we basically got the logging facility done so that it can be worked at in night. Because they wouldn't really have the technology to go about with a sawmill style build in order to like just sand it down and cut it. But yeah. So they made this little chain area here so that they can drag a tree in, cut it even if it's raining, and have a bit of safety. Because this is only one person working here. So you need to keep that in mind. So now we come over here and we grab our spruce logs. Now with the create mod we could basically set it up like that, but nah. I'm not really in the mood to do that. Now the question is, do I want to put the little loggers cabin here? In this area? Or do I want to put it over there? Either way, the road will still cut through here a little bit. But I think I want to build the little house right down here a bit. That way up here we can have like a little surplus storage. Now this one here is going to be a bit different than what we normally do. So we want to start here, do our normal 5, well, yeah, 5. Come off on the side like that. Then here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and repeat. Dang it, why do I always do that? Why am I always off by 1? Of course. Okay, so we take that. Now we add the stone bricks going along. Because now I have a plan for this particular build. There's actually going to be a structure underneath it, which is going to house botany pots to automate our wood growth in this kingdom. That's the thing. In this kingdom, to act as a constant supply of the particular woods that we need. So like spruce and spruce, dark oak, and so that way it kind of like acts as if they are going out and chopping down the trees. Now I want to raise these up by at least yeah, I need to take this down. Yeah, and I'm gonna say the woodsman is pretty good friends with the druids, because where they do spend so much time around each other, the druids kind of accept it. Like, in order for housing to happen, people do need to in fact do it. But the wolf tribe do respect nature just as much as the druids. So they're kind of like on good terms. Like, that's the thing. I could build a druid-based kingdom and house the druids, like some druids in there, and go off like that. Okay, now. Okay, let's go. Now, I instantly see an issue that needs to be fixed. Like, well, I made these for a reason. We all know that these are made. Now, We never added it here. Now, how it doesn't connect there? Does it connect there? No. Why does it only ever connect on the bottom? Okay, let's come over here. I know there's no cave here. And let's sleep. Oh, nothing beat a good carbonated drink. I don't care what anybody has to say. Just nothing beats it. A nice, fresh, carbonated drink. There's nothing like it in... It's not... There's nothing. And really, nobody can change my mind. A good carbonated drink, that fizz... Yeah. Now keep in mind, we always strip the logs down just because it looks good and fits the palette. Now, right here, I want to dig down right here. Just a simple basement kind of vibe. We turn shuffle off for this particular part because I want to have that. Now I want to grab my hammer. I will mostly use silk touch for this because really we don't need as much wood as you would think being produced here, but I still want to make it look good. Rule 1 of Minecraft: anything you build, you have to eventually make it look good. And that's the whole point of this particular series, is make the stuff we build look good. Okay, now, we're gonna strip the logs down on the ceiling. But we're actually going to leave the beams the same. Same with the floor. We can kind of pop out and replace it with our normal mangrove. I did not think about how I'm getting back up, but so plan B. Now I'll come back. Like, this is really not going to be the most active. I don't even know if I'm gonna use the botany pots here, because it's honestly just for aesthetic, like for functionality purposes. Down here, that's the thing. So let me know down in the comments what you think. If you think if I should add the botany pots or not. Okay, so now let's replace the flooring. Best part about the sleeping bag, it don't actually count as a block, except for when trying to place it, which I find hilarious. Now we gotta stick with, like, we started with the mangrove wood. We need to finish with it. I mean, like, in terms of flooring. Yeah, so like we haven't used much dark oak. So I think the woods that we are gonna use are going to be like dark oak and spruce. We haven't, well, like, spruce is in every build. Dark oak's in some. So I think the dark oak can kind of be mixed in with the mangrove in the way of how we set up the botany pots. Now, of course, I want to use a dark oak trap door for the sake of covering this. Just because dark oak and trapdoors are what we use. Now, I want to go with a similar style to how we've been going with all of our houses. The peak style roof, stuff like that. I should have the... Yeah, my pot chops, my steaks and... What the... Excuse me? I do not remember this being oh, druids. Okay, druid seems a bit annoying. Given they're great... Th maybe I should try and figure out a way of using druids as a automatic, like, bone meal effect instead of bees later down the line when I decide to do the... No, 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 no. I won't give it away. I won't give that little cool that kingdom away until the time comes that I'm absolutely prepared to build it, which is probably going to be a long time from now. Yeah. I know. You're underneath me. I don't care. Let's grab these. Okay, I do got acacia fences. Oh, stairs. Now this one here, I want to have like that classic, because this would have been one of the earlier builds before they started getting the hang of building more complex. So the only thing that really would be different, like the only thing would be the door. So let's pop these in and bring it all the way around. It's raining in-game and real life right now for me. Like, why is it, like, whenever I start recording, it's raining. But, if I try to do any type of, what's it called? Achievement hunting that requires, me to get a lightning storm, or like lightning strike, I would not be able to do it. Because all I see on Facebook or any of the sites I'm in, any Minecraft group or site I'm in, you just see people complaining about doing all the achievements thing. Which personally I never really understood the appeal of. But then again, that's just me. Like, I don't like really being that, like, I find, like, if I tried to do that, I would just be like, ugh, so this is boring kind of vibe. Now, I realize I could have just used the ones that I just broke to do the exact same thing I just did, but, live and learn, live and learn. Because this is the top of the roof anyway. Oh, we got a drown wanting some attention by the sounds of it. Ow. Do I have dark oak? Yes. I forgot to place a light down there, so I probably have a mob. All my lanterns are over here. The reason I like the axe a lot better is just because it hits a lot harder. But you can never go wrong with a classic sword. Like, I have mixed feelings about both. One is I wish these axes would have a lot faster attack speed, and for the sword I wish it had a lot better damage compared to an axe. There we go. Yeah, I'll accept this as the roof. Man, the rain on both ends just... oof. I'm not a fan of that. So how long have we been recording this? Okay, so we're almost done. Yeah, actually. Yeah, we are done with the... We just need to basically set up the pathways, which I can do between episodes. But I want to come in now and kind of just add in like a few of those like a few just random logs here and there to show that they've been cutting logs. I forgot I have to strip the logs in order for them to count. Back, creeper. Like, I'll leave those things there because, well, it'll be like that. Well, I wish I could just grab the bills and go that way. Well, hopefully you all enjoyed today's episode. Next episode, we will actually be we will we'll be attempting custom trees, and once that is done, that'll probably be the entire episode. Just me cursing at custom trees. That'll be probably the whole episode. If not, if I do them off camera and do them that way, then if I do them off camera, then it's not my build. I just found a design online and mimicked it. Or like I found something online. That's maybe what will end up happening. But if it is my own design, and I just come up with it randomly, then it'll probably be one tree here, and I'll work on others later. But because I'm not that good at building custom trees. What I might do is I might do a ton. Actually, yeah. So if I'll most likely try and do them on camera. Like I'll do one on camera, probably, and then build the rest off camera because we need to build 4 of them, and it'll probably take me an hour to build one. So if you did enjoy, consider hitting that like and subscribe button. And check out the Discord to be a part of the votes and that to see which kingdom we build next. I already got it, it's already posted and the voting has already begun. You have until I finish the Wolf Kingdom in order to vote. And maybe a little after because I want to do a few odds and ends maybe. I don't know. So, check out the Discord for future updates. Hit that notification bell to be notified of whenever I post new videos. And hit the like and subscribe. This has been White Rose Demon, signing off. Later all, and have a good one. See y'all.